how am I gonna start this? It is Thursday, October 19th. We are in a little bit of a rush. It is. I would like to get to Dallas around lunchtime to start working. So I mean, that's my job. That's what I do. So a lot of these YouTube videos are me like going to work, you know. But that's okay, because work is fun, and you never know like what type of deliveries you're gonna get, who you're gonna deliver it to, or where you're going to deliver it to. So let's just go to Dallas. This angle makes me uncomfortable. I'm having to drive with my right hand, and it's not normally something I do. I'd like to get to Dallas at a certain time, but I still need my daily dose of Starbucks, and I probably need to fill up on gas too. So Starbucks is taking way too long, the line is. So I'm just gonna cross over right over here and get some gas and just head to Dallas and maybe find a Starbucks along the way. All right, so we got like 30 minutes to get to Dallas. I'm probably like 50 miles away, so I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. I don't know, we'll see. But just kind of get the day rolling. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. I'll start with the bad news. The bad news is my doctor called me this morning, and like really early this morning, and left a voicemail and said your lab results came back, because they had to take blood or whatever, and they said that they needed me to call them really soon. I've already tried, but I think it was during lunch hour or something. The doctor's office didn't pick up the phone for whatever reason. So I'll probably try again here in a second, but I don't know, they sounded funny on the phone. I could be tripping. I don't know. The good news is I was looking on Craigslist and I found this like film internship, I guess, and I applied for it and emailed the guys, and they emailed me back and they were like, oh, you need like college or whatever, you need like college experience. And I was just like, oh well, I don't have that, but I've been vlogging and making YouTube videos and stuff, and I sent them my URL to my channel, and they emailed me back and said, do you want to interview? And I was like, sure. So that's pretty cool. So I might do that. I think the interview is tomorrow at 1. I need to see if they email me back, but that might actually be a thing that is happening to me in life. All right, we're almost to Dallas, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can get some freaking Starbucks. All right, actually, here's the truth. I'm actually scheduled for this hour. I literally like just got into Dallas like right on the dot on time, and so I'm gonna go ahead and work this hour, and you know, if I get a favor order, then I will take it. If not, I'm still gonna head to Starbucks because I really need my freaking coffee.
I need my coffee, man.
Alright, so I turned my favor app on, and I didn't get any orders, so I'm right here next to Starbucks, and fuck, actually I just got another order. So I just turned my favor app on since we just got to Dallas, and I didn't get an order, so I am here at Starbucks, and then as soon as I pull up, my favor app actually tells me that I do have a fucking order in the midst of almost getting in a crash here, you know? Like, I've been kind of like in a rush this morning, and I'm actually kind of upset at myself because I got up like super early this morning and just decided to go back to sleep. So I'm kind of like really pissed off at myself right now for just like not getting up and staying on my phone the whole fucking time. And my favorite app is glitching out. Guys, the first order's at Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A is fast, so I managed to get myself something for lunch. Okay, so this delivery is at a high school, I guess, and the customer did not leave me a detailed message on where to go or anything like that. I hate these customers that do this shit. They just expect you to know exactly where to go. It was actually a lot easier to find the guy than I thought. I just gave him a call. I mean, he didn't pick up, but I saw some dude in the middle of the street like looking around all over the place and was like, that's probably him. So, but of course now we are going to Sprinkles. We've gone to Sprinkles like in 3 of my vlogs now. It's like inevitable that we go to Sprinkles at least once a day. All right, we just made it to Sprinkles. This customer wants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wants a dozen red velvet cupcakes. I just wanted to get out of the car to film right here because it's actually like really nice. There's like some baller status houses over here. But I just dropped off that Sprinkles order. That house was sick. They had a maid and everything answer the door. Had to push this like fancy button on the door for it to call them. I mean, a lot of the houses over here have that, but I mean, I don't know. It was just sick. But I went ahead and clocked out. I finished this hour, so not exactly in a rush anymore. But I figured, you know, after having said all of that, we could make like the, is it the prompt of the video? Not the prompt, okay, so it's theme, okay, all right, that's good.
Yeah, I would look up motif as well and see which one fits you best.
Motif, all right, thanks, man.
No problem, man.
Yeah, that was pissing me off enough to have to call Taryn. Thanks for the help, Taryn. It's the theme. The theme of the video, I want to be like rush hour or like a high intensity type thing. So I think that's good for my job, minus, you know, maybe driving fast, but I do that anyways. So I guess let's just try to make a lot of money today and see how many orders we can get. First things first though, we need coffee from Starbucks. Okay, I'm kind of pissed because he got done with my coffee really quickly and set it out on the bar and didn't even bother calling out my name, so I sat there for like 15 minutes. So much for like being in a rush and trying to make money, Starbucks. We just got another order though. We're going to Pock the Raw Bar. Also, I forgot to mention, I just got some more good news. I finally got a hold of my doctor and she said that my blood tests were actually all good. So I was tripping balls. Alright, take 6 for trying to get this clip in. Vlogging and driving is not very cool, especially when the sun is right there and there's like a bad glare and it looks shitty. But what I've been trying to say is that today's audiobook that I've been reading while driving around is called Dreamland. And it's about like this, it's about heroin. It's about like opiates and how people get addicted to like heroin and shit through prescription pills, you know, which I already know like a lot about that stuff, having been to rehab and dealing like with a majority of the people at the rehabs I was going to were heroin and like painkillers types of addicts. But yeah, I was one of a few tweakers, I guess, if you will. But it's just good to get like reinforcement about it and like not this isn't the right word, not necessarily the truth behind it, but more of an informational book about it, I guess. Like there's like many stories within the book that just like kind of talk about people that have had the struggle with heroin and everything, and whether they made it out of it or not, you know. But I found it ironically in the iBooks app on my iPhone in the self-help section, which I'm not really sure if that's like the best section for the book, but I was like, oh shit, okay, a book about drugs and self-help book, I might as well read it. But it was on the top charts, but so far it's actually like really good. Man, I need a shave. So I'd just like to make y'all aware that we are lost right now. We are still looking for Pac, the bar or whatever. And apparently it's in this big like square thing. I can't find it at all. Alright, I found it. Got their shit. It was kind of funny because I had to call Pac while I was in the square and be like, yo, where are y'all at? Because I've circled around and can't find y'all. And I look into the store next to me, and there's a guy on the phone, and he's like, it's right here. I was like, oh shit, and I just like walked in and was like, yo, what's up? Okay, we just dropped off that Pac order. And I literally just got another order. It looks like we're going to Nordstrom. I've got to get some Trish McEvoy number 9 blackberry and vanilla musk perfume. It says go to Sephora store. Laura Mercier blonde eyebrow pencil. So it looks like I'm probably I'm shopping for Lindsay. This is obviously some girl type shit, so let's go to Nordstrom. Alright, y'all wish me luck. The last time I was in the mall, in like vlog 28 and the ones before that, I get lost every time I come in here. Okay, so Nordstrom didn't have the perfume, so they called a different store in here that I'm having to go to now. They said it was all the way down the hall to the right, but I'm not really sure. But trying to find this perfume, just can't get it from the place I was originally supposed to get it from. Okay, this is probably the part where I get lost. I found the perfume. Now I gotta find like this pencil stick thing at Sephora, so I gotta find Sephora now.
That's all I can tell you, Mom.
Sephora. I actually found everything really fast, found all the stores really fast. Got this like eyeliner shit, and now I just gotta find my car. But I already found Nordstrom, so I just gotta go back down the escalators and we should be good. Alright, so I did not get lost 1 second, except for when I was looking for my car. I didn't know which area to go out of or whatever, and Google Maps is usually good about letting me know where I parked my car, but ever since I started working my delivery job, it conveniently stopped working so well, so thanks Google for that. But luckily the Safari version of Maps, or the iPhone version of Maps, is still working, so I found my car. But let's go drop this girly shit off now. Alright, so I gotta take a picture of the receipts, obviously. We've already gone through this a million times in my other vlogs, but I was looking at this at this perfume receipt. The shit was expensive, dude. Like freaking, it was like $100. It was almost $100 for that shit. Okay, so it took me forever to find a parking spot. So now I've got to get this crap and take it to the customer. I think I'm at the place where the Dallas Stars play. Forgot what it was called. American Airlines Center, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm getting lost trying to find this place to deliver this stuff to, though. Well, that was most likely the craziest delivery of the day. I did get lost. We were like walking around looking for each other, and we finally just stumbled upon each other. But that was awesome. So guess what I got out of that? I got a $20 cash tip and 2 tickets to a badass haunted house in Fort Worth for free. It's fucking sick. Gosh dang that the sun. But we got an order in the middle of all that girly delivery shit for Golden Chick, and the customer has already texted me twice saying I'm not rushing you, but like I've got to be to work soon or whatever, because anyways, Favor likes to give me new orders halfway through my other orders, which is cool and all, gets me prepared for the next order or whatever, but at the same time you don't know how long the first order is gonna take. So hello? Yes, I'd like the #1 combo, please. One thing's for sure, all my customers are like rushing me, cause like every time someone puts in an order, it tells them which driver accepted their order, and so they see my face, they know my number, and so they'll text me and be like, you know, yo, or I'll text them and be like, yo, I'll be your driver or whatever. But all day today, they've texted me first being like, yo, can you get here in like 30 minutes or less? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, it's impossible, especially in Dallas, but I'll try my best or whatever. So I'm kind of leaning back towards the whole rush title, but I'm not sure. But I dropped off that Golden Chick order, and now we're on our way to Sushi Zushi. I actually said it without stuttering that time, that's cool. I picked up the Sushi Zushi order. Oh my goodness, she was hot. Yeah, we're gonna go drop this stuff off. Y'all should really listen to this book. This book is actually really good. If y'all want to know the history behind heroin, y'all should really read it. All right, the sushi has been delivered. We're on our way to the common table, whatever that is. I've never been there, but. All right, so I had to wait in the common table for like 10-15 minutes for that order. So I just sit at the bar. There's like this older lady eating and drinking, and I just like talked to her for like a really long time. We were like talking about Dallas and all of our favorite places to eat, and how I really didn't know shit about Dallas, but she like lives here and shit. So like she was just like telling me whole bunch of shit about Dallas, and I was telling her a whole bunch of shit about Sherman and Denison, which she had never heard of for some reason. So I am 22 stories high right now. Unfortunately, there's no windows or anything. There's like really nice paintings and stuff everywhere though. But now we're on our way to drop off this this food, and I've already got another order for Sonic for some Route 44s. So it took forever to get to the Sonic. Yes, I need 2 Route 44 strawberry limeades. But yeah, work is pretty much coming to an end. I have enough time to probably take one more order before I gotta head back home. But I've gotta deliver this order first, so. Alright, so we just dropped off that Sonic order. And it's like 30 minutes till I'm supposed to be off, so the Sonic order was kind of far east Dallas, so like I'm not in a hot zone anymore, so I'm having to drive like back to the center of Dallas to see if I can't get another order. But I mean, if I don't, then I'll just clock out and head back home. But I mean, also if I get a shitty order that's not gonna make me any money, I could clock out as well, and it'll just be given to someone else or anything, so it'll just be given to someone else or whatever. So I never got an order, and I have to be really careful right now because there is a cop pulling right in front of me. So I'm just gonna head home. I went ahead and clocked out. Here is, I'm gonna try to get a really pretty clip of the Dallas lights before we poof back home. Alright, we made it home. There was like 4 wrecks on the way home. Like, I feel bad for all of these people. Like, I only got like 2 clips, but it was almost like one after the other getting back over here. My buddy called me and said, yo, another buddy is here in town. So I'm about to go see him, maybe sit by a campfire or something for a little while. So that ought to be fun. Yeah, that's gonna be dinner. I need to go outside and see my friends real quick. That was an awesome night, awesome day, actually. And guess what? I'm actually using my anal beads right now, like my tripod. Just surprising, because like I stopped using it a couple of vlogs ago. But it's kind of nice to have every once in a while. But I am on my way back to the house. I got to catch up with an old friend, got to talk, didn't have a very healthy dinner. Ramen and Dr. Pepper, it's not, you know, that's just not healthy, I guess. All that shit, alongside with a nice fire to end the night, couldn't ask for a better way to end the vlog. except for a quote. Or not even a quote. It doesn't have to be a quote. It could just something inspirational, something, you know, like success related, or something that could help you, I guess, in just your daily life. So let me look something up real quick. All right, so I just pulled up to the house. I actually found a quote on Tumblr, and it's funny because I was talking to my friend that I went to visit at the camp, at the fire or whatever. We were talking about it. We were talking about, like, you live in the moment that you're in right now. You know, there's only so much you can do right now. Just do what you can in the moment, wherever you're at. You know, do it, and you can move forward from there. You know, don't overthink things like I do all the time. Just live in the moment. But anyways, this says, take a moment to remind yourself right now that regardless of your current level, you are doing a phenomenal job. One can only move so fast, so please give yourself more credit. And on that note, I think I am just gonna cap today's episode. Like always, thanks for going on the journey with me, and we'll see you next time.